Hey guys. You know what sucks? School sucks. Homework sucks. Teachers suck. Not five, like 3 tests to take at school after vacation, and they expect me to study over vacation. Like, I'm not gonna do that. Like, do you really think I wanna do that? Like, the whole entire school system is a fucking rigged. Like, ugh. Like, why do we get like 10 or more months of school and like not like only 2 months of summer? Like, I think there should be more time for summer, more time for vacations. Like, maybe I am in Saudi Arabia, or maybe I'm in Florida or California. Like, you don't know me, you don't know my story, you don't know where I am, so give me more vacation time. Simple as that. You know what I hate the most is when people at school think what they like, what other people think about them. Like, they want other people to think they're nice and shit. I keep it real. If you hate me, hate me. I don't give a shit. If you hate what I'm wearing, I don't give a shit. If you hate what I look like, I don't give a shit. If you like me, I like you too. We'll be best friends, okay? You like me, I'll like you. You be nice to me, I'll be nice to you. Unless I can't. Like, really, I don't give a shit if you think the way I dress is weird or slutty, which I really don't dress slutty, by the way. But I don't really give a shit. Like, look what I'm wearing right now. I'm wearing shorts because it is nice out with a belt and my shirt's tucked in. You know what? Freaking judge me, okay? Judge me. Because apparently I'm a buck and you just like to judge people, you little bully, okay? And what I hate the most at school is probably the freaking drama. Like, I have a lot of friends that are all in this freaking drama gang, and like they just go up and like they start drama. Like, I know this one girl, and I'm not gonna say her name. We're just gonna call her Abigail. And Abigail's going out with this boy, and we'll call him Luke. And so Luke broke up with Abigail, and it took Abigail freaking 2 weeks to get over it. And she wouldn't stop, like, freaking crying about it, making statuses about it. She was like, oh my god, my life is ruined. Like, shut the hell up. It's just a dude. Like, really? Like, really? Oh, God. And what I hate the most is, like, when girls, like, freaking, like, cry about guys. It's like, come on. Like, I saw this girl on Instagram and she couldn't get over a guy and she carved his like name into her skin. And like, she was so insecure. On her stomach, she was skinny, and on her stomach it like carved into her skin with blood coming out. It said fat on her. Like, I hate it when girls get so insecure about like what people say about them. Like, people call me fat and I really don't care. People call me ugly, I really don't care. People say I'm a bitch, I really don't care, because you don't know me. You don't know what I've been through. You don't know the things like you don't know if I was taken away when I was little or not. You don't know if I didn't have a mom for a year or not. You don't know if I had to live in a shelter or not. You don't know if I got kicked out of my house by my uncle. You don't know these things. You don't you can't judge people because you think you know them when you actually don't. Because this goes into cyberbullying and bullying regularly. It doesn't even matter like how you do it. It could be physically bullying. It could be mental bullying. Like, you could just you just call them verbal bullying. That's what I'm trying to say. You can just say names and they'll start cutting themselves. Or, I have no scars. So really, just try not to bully at all, because people do go through a lot of things. They even kill themselves. There's many people that have done suicide caused to bullying. And I actually do have one best friend, and I have more best friends, but she moved, and she has been constantly bullied, but at her other school, and um, what they say it really isn't true. What they say that she's doing it isn't true. They're being so mean that she really almost did take her life, and she told me about it. And I almost started crying because she's my best friend. She's like another half to me. Like, this is really deep, but she's like another half to me, and I care about her so much, and she lives so far away. I really don't want to find out that any of my friends try to kill themselves. Even though I know some people that have tried to, and I know some people that have died, and it's just like so sad because like people like they realize what they're saying, but they don't think it hurts them that much. Words do hurt. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. That's pretty much a lie. It does hurt. That's why people kill themselves. It's and the way that they do it, if they the way that they kill themselves is like it's supposed to mean like how hurt they are. Like if they got hung by a rope, it was like cause them suffer and more pain. But if they got shot by a gun, that was like done faster and it was less pain. So it's just a meaning of like bullying and like how much they got hurt, and like it's just it's just sad. I'm not a book. You can't read my story to know who I am because I have no book. I'm just a simple girl who's been through a lot, and you shouldn't judge me just because the way I look. Just by this book, like I've read this book and it's actually pretty good. But it looks really boring and there's like a lot of pages to read. Like that's really boring, but it's actually pretty good. So what I'm trying to get at is just because people look weird or look different from you, it doesn't mean that they're actually weird and they're unnormal. Like what is unnormal? What is normal? There really is no such thing as normal. Because people that are normal, they alienate other people and make them feel bad and make them want to do harmful things to themselves, and it's not right. It's not okay. Like I know this one girl and she made a video of how she was cyberbullied 3 times and she has thought of suicide 3 times. We're not really friends, and well, we're not that close, but you could say we're sort of friends. Like she's nice and I like her, and I think she likes me, but oh well. But she's been bullied like 3 times, and she's actually thought of her like killing herself 3 times. She's only in 7th grade. Just think about that. Like that is our world. That is our society. This is what happens. Like Amanda Todd, she people called her sluts, and like you know her story. Like people called her a slut, and like she did horrible things, but she was only in 7th grade. She was young. She didn't know what she was doing. She later in life she actually killed herself because people were just being like they just went too far, and like society they caused that. And after she died, society's like, oh no, she was beautiful, she shouldn't have killed herself. Well, why would you be mean to her in the first place if she was beautiful and she shouldn't have killed herself? If you weren't mean to her in the first place, she would have never killed herself. She would have still been living here today. She would have been probably hanging out with her friends. And it wasn't for that one guy. It just takes one person to bully. And it's it doesn't even have to be a lie. It just has to be one thing. And it just took that one guy who kept following her and going to exactly every school she was going to and showing pictures of her body. And it's really disgusting how our world can be like this. It's not right. And for the people that are victims for bullying, I just want to say stand up for yourself, because don't let the bullies push you around. Like, because in years from now, you're going to regret it and you're going to say, what if? Like, what if you stood up for yourself? What if you didn't let them push you around anymore? That person would probably be in jail, and you'd be having a loving family, and you wouldn't have to worry about problems anymore. So don't say what if, just actually do it. Stand up for yourself. What I hate: school, teachers, homework, bullies. This video is mostly about bullies. Rock on. Woohoo! Well, bye guys. I look sort of weird right now. People are looking at me. But I love you. Stay strong. I'm gonna fall.